Hi dear Sagittarius. This is a reading about what the person most on your mind would want to happen between you two. With me, Queen of Cups Tarot. This reading will be for Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Rising Sign and Venus, Vedic or Tropical. And for Sagittarius, this will be a reading about what the person most on your mind wants to happen between you two. Can often be a conflict between head and heart, and this will be revealed here together with the most likely action it will take when it comes to you and your relationship. I will also reveal what they would tell you if they dare to tell you the truth with the brutally honest oracle cards. And for a cross watcher, this reading will most likely be about where the Sagittarius person's thoughts and feelings are at. The reading can go both ways. The drama is the same, but it can be different castings to the different roles by the universe. And I usually read for the empath side of the story. Also remember that the other person holds your shadow that you mirror out to the world so you can be able to see it. In the end, you need to use your own intuition and recognition to determine who is who in this general reading for you. And if you want to watch the channel's readings in advance and ads free, you can become an extended member to the channel. I'm also doing spiritual growth readings for all the members to the channel every week and personal readings for the full members. Subscribe and then check out the different levels to the join button that appears, or follow the link in the description box to learn more about membership. And I will use the Steampunk Tarot by Barbara Moore for the readings part. And I will start shuffling your cards. When I open your deck here, I see Justice together with Seven of Cups. Okay, so I'm feeling a nervousness with this person. They kind of know that justice is like creeping up on them, or karma will happen, and they can't figure out what they feel. Okay, they can't figure out what is the right thing to do, or I think they know what's the right thing to do, but they want to have their own emotional support. So for example, if the right thing is to be together with you, they also want to have the right feelings. If the right thing is to break up with you, they want to feel that this is the right thing. Or if the right thing is to go with that lover instead of that lover, they want to feel that that's the right thing. And it seems like they're very confused about what they are feeling. Okay, so I call the divine with love and light. And here we have Judgment. Judgment is in connection with the Justice card that we just saw. It's 20. 2 plus 0 is 2. And we have Justice, which is 11. 1 plus 1, 2. So we have Judgment, Justice, the High Priestess. They are all in this together. It's like a whole court. And Judgment together with 7 of Cups. It's really a hard decision for them. It's a life and death decision. For the life of them, they can't figure out what are the right thing to do and what are their feelings. I think they think what are their feelings. They might know their feelings, but they don't know if those feelings are going to change while they have taken the decision. Let's say that they are thinking of breaking up with someone, and they think that, oh, I do this and it feels great for me right now, but then I am broken up with them and I will regret it. And there will be hell to pay because I have done something that I can't take back, and the person will never forgive me, and I will feel like this, like awful like this forever. So that's what they are up against. Okay, so I call the 4 archangels, Magician and Judgment. Magician. Magician is a great card of taking action, making the decision, doing the thing, but it has a hard time doing the good thing. Okay, it's very energetic, but it's free will. It's human beings' free will, and it's not always accordingly with the higher will of the divine. I was scared of trusting you. I think they're scared of trusting themselves in this situation. They know themselves to be a little bit tricky, and that they might be playing themselves as well. Like their subconscious is playing them. First, they feel, I feel like I'm taking this person for granted, or I don't feel the right feelings. Better break up. And then when they do, they get betrayed by their own self, by their own subconscious, to say, you love this person to bits and pieces and now it's too late. So I definitely think that they are scared of trusting themselves. They have big trust issues. They probably have a little bit hard trusting you as well, but I think they have, it's even harder for them to trust themselves, because it's like they can flip like this very quickly. So 6 elements. 4 of Cups and Judgment. So they don't want to choose anything. So if you are in this position, let's say that you are in a third party situation and you want the other person to choose you and they don't choose anything, then this might be the reason. They are so scared that they will regret what they did. So they rather do nothing and just sit there, you know, not taking any emotional decision at all. Okay. So now at least we know a little bit what the problem is. So 6 elements: Earth, Wind, Fire, Water, Spirit, and Ether, to join us here today and to give us a clear view reading for my dear Sagittarius viewers. So I want my dear Sagittarius to have love in their life and to find themselves in loving relationships. I also want you to have creative success and to be able to walk on your highest path towards your highest destiny. Okay. I'll just tune in for a few seconds here to you and the person most on your mind and what this person would want to happen between you two. Okay. So this will be their most likely action, and this is what they would want to have happen. Oh, 5 of Cups. I don't know what I want. Okay, crying to the bartender here in the late hour. Okay, sweet. So, and this is the most likely action, Chariot. So at least action. They can take action, and I think this is a person that usually takes a lot of action, but then they might have like a reaction that they didn't expect, either from the other person or from the universe or from themselves. It's like they get consequences out of their action, and now they don't want to do these action, but I think action comes natural for this person. So this is their intentions towards you. And we have the Star card, so they definitely feel that there's an interstellar, magical soul connection between you two. They feel like this relationship was supposed to happen. It has always been destined to happen. Like even before you were born, you were destined to happen. They have longed for you their whole life, and now they have you here. And still it feels like you're so far away in some way, but they very much feel interconnected with you. They might dream a lot about you as well. Find themselves dreaming about future plans with you, and like you're always involved in their mind in some way. And this is their feelings, and we have a Page of Wands. So I'm feeling this like a racehorse, and before the race it's just pumping up a lot of blood and adrenaline, and it's ready to go on this race, but the rider says, no, hold on, you're not supposed to do this, you're supposed to hold on, you can't just race into this, you can't just jump into this. So they're very passionate about you, but it's also a distance between you two, because the person doesn't allow themselves to come close to you. They don't know what is going to be the consequence if they race head on towards you with this kind of passion. Will the divine just put up a foot and they will trip and fall? It's what they are expecting, I think. And this is how they see you. And we have the Hermit here. So I'm getting the sense that, let's say that you are the third party. You are the person that this person is already in a relationship. They are married to someone, and you are the third party. It's almost, they feel a sense of you being able to make it no matter what. If they break up with their partner, this person might not be able to make it. They feel like they have a responsibility over this person, but you are a person that can make it, and they are not really sure even that you are worth the love that they would want to spend on you, because you seem like such a loner or such a individualistic person. You can go your own way, do your own thing. You don't listen to anyone. So they are scared of trusting you. They are scared of relying on you, because you don't seem to rely on anything. So do you even need them? It's the point here. Hermit. Because you come off as a singles energy. That's why I'm seeing you being the third party. And that the other person that they're with maybe are more in need of them. And this is how they view the relationship. Four of Wands. It's like a marriage, but maybe they want 2 wives or 2 husbands. It's easier that way. They definitely want to be with you, but they also feel like you're a little bit hard to get, or a little bit hard to come close to, or okay, they put you there, but they find you somewhere else the next time. So you are never where they think you are supposed to be. Okay, so I want to take a card for how they view you here. I never wanted to hurt you. Yeah, I think they don't want to hurt you, but they feel like you are stronger than other people that rely on them. It doesn't have to be a third party with romantic lovers. It can be someone that chooses their friend over you, or their mom, or their sister, or the colleagues at work, or something like that, because they think that you can make it on your own, but this other person can't, or these other people can't. So they never wanted to hurt you, but it's like they have more belief in you that you can make it on your own. But they want to be with you. This is the marriage card. It's this with the bonds again that you have had as forever, and you are the competent person standing here, and the other people, it's like they're more like a big question mark. they need more help. So this person probably feels more useful in relationship to these other people as well. So this is what they would want. 4 of Pentacles. They want things to stay as they are. They want to take a decision, and they know that they need to make a decision, but in the same time they would dream of a world where they didn't have to take a decision. Maybe you could have some kind of polyamorous thing, or everyone would be friends in the end. You can you no longer hate your mother-in-law, or whatever, things works out. So 4 they probably would want to stay in the starting box of the race, never leave that box in the first place and go into the race. They rather want to stay where it's, they know what's going to happen. Nothing. Okay. So it's not easy to be a human, and with all these choices, and whatever choice you make, you might have a challenge around the corner that's going to come as a consequence. So this is the most likely action. 4 of Swords, so no action. 4 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords, and the Moon, because they are fearing the consequences of their action. They don't know what's going to happen. We have the Star and the Moon here. So they feel like they are tricked. They know that when the divine dangles a carrot as juicy as your carrot, it comes with a consequence. It never without consequences. When you want something that bad and you finally get it, there's always a price to pay. So they are very fearful of this price, whatever it might be. It can be, for example, that you won't be happy forever after, because you have your own issues together, like karmic issues, drama coming to the surface because of unhealed wounds from both parties, projecting things onto each other. So there's always work to be done, and this person is fearing this, particularly the emotional work. And the Sun. So now we have all the both the Star, Moon, and the Sun here. So this is hefty love that they have for you. Strong love. Love that doesn't really go away. It's calling them to see some kind of truth. What is this truth? I'm taking Lover's Oracle, and in the same time I'm saying thank you to the viewer that sent me those cards. Thank you. And here we have breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. So it's like they realize they love you and that they need to leave you in the same time. Yes, you are the love of my life, but other people needs me. You don't need me. And if we would go together, we would have such an awful karmic consequence that it wouldn't be worth the price. So they might have a very clear conversation with you here. It says silent treatment, but I hope not. Abandonment might happen here, even though they love you, like with all their heart. Okay, so where were I? There. 8 of Cups, exhausted, like all their plans, figuring out if I do this, it will be this consequence. No, it's not going to work. If I do this, no, then I'm going to crash and burn. If I do this, well, we will fly for a while, but fuel will run out. If I do this, you can see it's like a never-ending loop of problems and consequences. 8 of Cups. I feel it has connection to the Moon card here. They probably have been burned before by the universe, you know, being really giddy and hopeful about something, feeling like, oh, they're lost for life. And then they did this kind of like a fool's action, and it, like, they crashed and burned. And then they did it again and crashed and burned, did it again, crashed and burned. It's almost like they have lost hope, that things, like there's always going to be, like the other shoe is always going to drop. There's always going to be another shoe to drop. That you're waiting for that impact, and so they can't be really relaxed or happy, because if they do that, this will happen. Okay, and Ace of Cups. So love will survive, though. We have both the Sun card and the Ace of Cups, but I think the person thinks it's easier to break it off with you, because you will make it on your own. You're used to be alone, or you're anyway a loner or something like that. And these other people are more social and more in need. Paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. This is the Ace of Cups clarification. I want to clarify 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups. Okay. Photograph, looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, make new memories, and boat. Receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues. I think it's these 2 cards here that they are clarifying. The boat shows it's some kind of karma that needs to happen. It needs to play out, because that would be like closure and arriving to one's destiny. But instead they are trying to avoid it by like holding their head down, doing the right thing. But while doing so, they still have this karma that's not sorted out, and they will not be able to let you go. And you will be forever like an icon of paradise, or paradise lost, or something that they wanted but couldn't have. Okay, so I will see what the divine wants to say, the outcome for this relationship. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and fate will bring you romance. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So we have the Sun card here. I think there will be some brutal, honest truth here. It won't be easy, and it will be hard to take. But still try to listen. Ask a lot of questions, so you have a chance of getting a closure, at least for now, to understand why this person is making these kind of decisions. And stay optimistic about your love life. Things will go well for you anyway. It's not your problem that's hanging over your head like this. It's not you that have to take this decision. So it seems like you're a little bit scot-free in this. I want to see like the advice for you. We also had the Chariot here. So the person is going to decide upon something. 2 of Cups. They need to make a choice in love. Okay. So Sun Dancers. Joyful activities, celebration of life, abundance. So don't let this thing what's happening here kick you down and think that your life is over. On the contrary, you know, celebrate life, dance as if the miracle will happen tomorrow, and that you will get some amazing reward here. So the Sun Dancers celebrate you now and remind you of the law of success and praise. Anything you place your attention on will manifest as an experience, so the laws are always perfect. I think this is really important for you to listen to, because it would be easy to feel like you were losing something here, and that the universe doesn't want to give you what you want. But if you could stay in some kind of optimism about your own life, you don't have to stay optimistic about this person, but about your own life. And this is your test here, to not be dragged down by this, and not see that this is the end of your life because this person chose the wrong thing or didn't choose you. Or okay, so you need to really try your best here to expect the best and praise it in advance. This unleashes the magical of mystical magnetic energy, drawing circumstances to you to create the reality you envision. So you can still have your dream, and it might come as a miracle, but it's almost like you are going to be tested. That you will be like a big smack in your face, you will fall backwards, and you think that you're, okay, this is over. But if you could stay optimistic and cool through this, and not eyes of beauty, positive expectations, you could easily win in this game of love. It might be that you wouldn't win this person, but you might get someone that would fit you even more amazingly. Map maker of destiny. Okay, so this is a very crucial time with the moon, this 8 of Pentacles, and the map maker of destiny. So this person has a karma, but you have one too, and it's about not letting other people dictate how you are supposed to feel about your life. Just because they abandon you, you don't have to abandon you. You can see with the Hermit that you probably have felt abandoned, and that you need to make it on your own, which now is cause for you being abandoned again, because you can make it on your own. So this might make you feel like this is all an ironic joke. But try to stay on the bright side of life. And if you can, if you don't take a big shovel and, you know, dig deep and jump into the hole, I think there might be a reward on the other end here for you. Okay, so stay strong, stay brave, don't give up hope. Accept anything that happens and say, I have no complaints whatsoever. So even if you feel like big complaints are arising, you say, I have no complaints whatsoever. I accept whatever happens. I have no complaints whatsoever. I think this will magically release you from an old karma, and you are scot-free from this hamster wheel, and you can experience a blissful life. Okay, so go for that. Don't let this opportunity slip away from you, and you will have to do this all over again. Maybe next life it would be a little bit boring with this repetition. So I would urge you to watch the reading, the True Thoughts and Feelings for your sign, in the True Thoughts and Feelings playlist. It's much like this reading, but a little bit longer probably. Or the love reading for August and September. That will probably reveal more about the situation. You can also watch your next relationship from the Who is Coming Towards You playlist to see if new love is coming in to replace this one. Or the reading 3 months love prediction to get the development of this story into October, your love life's story. On my first channel page, there's a playlist for your specific astrological sign with all the latest videos to watch. So you will see a lot of astrological sign. Click the arrow to see more, and you will find your specific astrological sign. And if you want to see the channel's readings in advance and ads-free, you can become an extended member to the channel. I'm also doing spiritual growth readings for all the members to the channel every week, and personal readings for the full members. Subscribe and then check out the different levels through the join button that appears, or follow the link in the description box to learn more about membership. Thank you so much for watching, and remember to like and share this video and hit the bell notification on your way out to get updates when the next video is up. Until then, stay blessed and bye-bye.